Hello, everybody, and welcome to GarageCam from Dover International Speedway. And there's Brian Vickers signing a bunch of autographs for some fans, man. Check it out. It's the monster bobblehead. He's kind of got a big head, buddy.
Oh, no. Now I got to get practice.
All right, buddy. You guys have a good day. Oh, we are at Dover, and that is a very entertaining Miles the Monster. Yes, it is a bobblehead. Check it out, as Brian Vickers just showed us. I'm your host, Matthew Dillner. And there's Dale Earnhardt Jr. signing some autographs here at Dover. Welcome to GarageCam live on NASCAR.com. What's up, Junior? A beautiful day here in Dover. Sunshine is out. Drivers getting ready to get to their cars here for practice for the Sprint Cup Series. Of course, taking the time to stop and sign some autographs. I know this one right here is for a bunch of kids and a bunch of different stuff for some charities up here. So good to see Dale Earnhardt Jr. and David Gilliland and Brian Vickers and some of the guys signing autographs here at Dover. And guess what? We're not in the garage yet. This is GarageCam, and we're going to go into the garage here in a second. What's up, D. Gilly?
How you doing?
How you doing, man?
Oh, good. Excited to be in Dover. Can't wait to get out there and get going.
Always exciting. I know you had some Italian food last week. You had some Italian food this week.
Yeah.
Is that like a new pre-race ritual? Because I keep on bumping into you.
We'll try it for sure. I've seen you twice for out for dinner. Last week didn't turn out too good. We didn't have the finish we wanted, but hopefully this week we can turn it around.
All right. What about Dover here? You like this place?
I like it. I like it a lot. A little nervous this weekend. My son has his first late model race at Hickory Saturday night, and I'm gonna fly directly after practice over there. So, but overall a good track. I like it. My dad's actually gonna come, and Todd are going to come back with me on Sunday to watch the race, so should be a good weekend. Awesome, man. Well, good luck to you and your whole family there. That's awesome. D. Gilly having a new generation of race car drivers competing, and of course at the beautiful Hickory Motor Speedway. If you've never been there in Hickory, North Carolina, it's a gorgeous place. It's where Dale Jarrett, Ned Jarrett, people like that cut their teeth, and some of the great NASCAR stars of yesteryears and NASCAR stars of today race. Dale Jr. signing. Look at all these autographs right here, people. This is a whole line of people that Dale Earnhardt Jr. and several of the other drivers will go through. Of course, signing that familiar number 8 car that he won here with the first year back from, actually it was the first race back after 9/11, Dale Earnhardt Jr. getting that victory. You could see that on Throwback Thursday on NASCAR.com. So make sure you check that out. Look up Throwback Thursday, and you'll see the great story about that win. Because I'll tell you what, I was here that day, and as a native New Yorker, 9/11 definitely touched all of us as Americans. But, you know, me in particular, I remember being here that day, and this was one of the first major sporting events in America was here at Dover after that tragedy. So a great little story on Throwback Thursday. Make sure you check it out. Welcome to GarageCam. First in the chat room today in our interactive garage, Carol Hallett. I think you were in there at like 2:30 in the morning. I don't know why our garage was open that early for you, but I guess you set an alarm. Congratulations. Thanks for joining us. We love our loyal fans here on GarageCam. And if you're new to the show, if you're watching this live on NASCAR.com and not the replay on the NASCAR YouTube channel, you see the video right here of Juan Pablo Montoya's number 42. Well, check out to the right. Here's what the deal is on this show. You see that chat room. Hop in it. Don't be shy. Let's talk some racing. Let's have some fun. Let's get your requests. Tell us who you are, where you're from, what you want to see. Be creative. Be fun. Let's have a good time today on GarageCam. Hey, you know, a little bit different paint scheme for the Stanley Tools car. A little bit more black on the nose. See that little striping there? I believe that's a little different this week. Looks good. Here's the number 55 car, Brian Vickers. You saw him playing around with the Miles the Monster bobblehead at the top of the show. GarageCam is unpredictable. You never know what you're going to see. We bumped into Dale Jr. already. It's a good morning. Denny Hamlin's car. Denny Hamlin with not the greatest track record here at Dover, but definitely looking to turn things around. Heard Denny talking about his efforts for the rest of the year, trying a lot of experimental parts and pieces and setups on this Joe Gibbs Racing car to help their other cars in the chase, and to also look forward to the next racing season, thinking that they're making a lot of gains that will help them in 2014. And there's the number 13 of Casey Mears
the Geico Ford. All right, Ben.
Hey,
it's going to become a weekly segment here, I guess. So welcome to the fans to the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series Garage, man.
Welcome to the Dover garage area where there is not a lot of room to work, and we try to get run over all the time during practice. And Dillner, you're doing a great job.
Thanks, man. You guys going to have a good day today or what?
Yeah, we're going to try. We're going to try as hard as we can.
All right. A lot of effort here in this number 13 car. Ben, one of our favorite crew guys in the garage area. There's David Reagan's car right there. And there's Martin Truex Jr., the Miami, New Jersey native here, the home track. What's up, brother? Denny Hamlin walking to his trailer right now. There is the number 51, Ryan Truex, on board this machine this weekend, the number 51. Look at this sponsor here. Let's take a look at this. This is the first time I'm seeing this. Shooters. Well, we got a bird and a deer and a bow and arrow. That's pretty cool. I kind of like it. New sponsor. We love new sponsors in NASCAR. Well, welcome Shooters on board this number 51 car, Ryan Truex. Speaking of natives of the area, we just saw his brother Martin Truex hustling to the trailer, likely to meet with his crew. Well, this is his little bro. Danica Patrick. Well, it's not Danica Patrick, but it is her car. There is the office of the number 10. Oh, yeah. You know, there's the helmet. We wanted to show you. That's a pretty cool helmet, Ryan Truex. Props. Here's the GoDaddy Chevrolet of Miss Danica Patrick. A little different paint scheme on board. The Dingers ride this weekend. The number 47 of A.J. Allmendinger. We're motoring through this garage area here. Things are starting to pick up. We got about 20 minutes or so, 25 minutes before practice is underway. We will take you to the start of that practice here on GarageCam, and these cars rolling out. The number 38, D. Gilly. We just talked to D. Gilly over there. His son making his late model debut at Hickory Motor Speedway Saturday night. He will get on a plane from Dover here to be a part of it. The number 7 of Dave Blaney right here. And you know what's funny? Sometimes the entry lists are just wrong. And it said the number 30 was David Stremme this week, and we knew that it wasn't going to be David Stremme because Cole Witt is behind the wheel of this Swan Energy vehicle right here. This is number 30 Camry. Check it out. It's Joe Nemechek. What's up, Joe? Little swat on the wrist. Everybody getting here from the coach lot, ready to go out to their cars. All right, we got some requests. Okay, Slice Smoke. Slice Smoke, you want to see the number 95 of Reed Sorensen. I'm looking for him. I don't see the car right now. I know he's here. We will do our best to show you it. Slice Smoke, we like you. We will do our best to get you that car. Here's the number 93 of, there was some sort of hashtag involved with this car. We got to find that out. It's called French Fry something. And if we see Travis Quapple, we're definitely going to find out about this interesting hashtag that they have. We're going to talk a lot about hashtags today. Remember, if you're on Twitter, if you're in our chat room, mention it. And if you're on Twitter, make sure you mention the hashtag. Make sure you mention the hashtag GarageCam, okay? Because if you're on Twitter talking about NASCAR.com and talking about GarageCam, use the hashtag GarageCam. And speaking of hashtags, it was WTFF was the hashtag for this ride this weekend, we were told. And that stands for What the French Fry. What the French Fry? We kind of like that. It's a little different. We like being different here at NASCAR.com. Hey, we are new media. NASCAR.com is the internet. So why not be fresh and different? Here's the 36 car of J.J. Ellie, Drive Sober, Arrive Alive, Delaware on board. We got some more drivers walking to the garage. Everybody's in a rush, though. So we'll see if we can stop them a little later. There's Eric Amarola. Show you the Smithfield Bacon driver walking through the garage area. Everybody coming from their coaches right now, and they're going to meet with their crew and debrief quickly before they get to their cars. Got about 15 minutes for them. Most of them will be debriefing for about 10, 15 minutes and then going back in the car. Hey, David Rudiman's got a really cool hat, really cool helmet. Come on, let's check this out. Wow, David Rudiman will be tasty on Sunday because he is a hamburger. Should we call him the Hamburglar? That's what we're going to call David Rudiman, the number 83 BK Racing car, the Hamburglar. What do you think, guys? What do you think? Producer, what do you think? Tablet guy? Audio guy, CJ, what do you think? Yeah, okay. Here's Lannon Castle's number 33 car as we have some fun looking at the chat room. We have a Sprint tablet right here, of course. Sprint, the fine folks at Sprint providing us with this tablet, and we follow along with what you guys are saying here. We got so many people in the chat room right now, like Thomas Nellert, Daniel Goodling, Joanne Lowe, a lot of people here in the chat room that we're going to get your shout outs and talk to as many drivers as we can as we tour the garage area here behind the scenes. We are actually inside the garage, if you see right here, so only on NASCAR.com do you get this sort of access. Here's the number 35 of Josh Wise. We saw Joe Nemechek. We just passed him. And McDiz, Michael McDowell's car, the number 98 car. And, of course, there is no car between. Oh, wait. There's the Dinger. Look at that new uniform walking through the garage. Of course, it's hard to find Lannon Castle's car because it's camouflage. But there is the Little Joe's Autos number 40. Pretty cool paint scheme, the flaming camo. And, hey, Slice Smoke. I hope you're watching and paying attention because guess what? See this right here? The number 95 car. That is your request. Reed Sorensen on board, pulling double duty this weekend, of course, running in the NASCAR Nationwide Series. Good to see Reed Sorensen over here back in Cup. All right, now here's the layout here. We got a very tight garage area. If you see over here, this garage area is one of the older garages in our circuit. Very, very tight real estate here for the pit crews to work in. And when the cars start pulling in and out here, it gets kind of chaotic. It kind of loosens up over here a little bit. It gets wide. Most of the trailers stretch on down that way towards turn number 2. The garage is located here in turn number 1 and turn number 2 here at Dover Downs International. When I say Dover Downs International, that's because I'm old school. When I came here as a kid the first time, 1985. Hey, what's up, Haskell? How you doing today, man?
I'm all right. How are you?
It's GarageCam, man. We don't just talk to drivers. We talk to crew guys. What's going on in your world, brother?
Just not a whole lot right now. Just hanging out, waiting to get going.
Waiting to get going. What type of stuff? Tell the fans what type of stuff was on your checklist personally this morning.
This morning? Oh, God. Too much stuff on my checklist to list. You take everybody else's checklist and put them together, and that's my checklist.
Haskell, you have a good day, man.
You too. Hi, Ryder. Hi, Trey. Be good.
Saying hello to the kiddos. Watching on GarageCam. That is awesome. Haskell has been a long-time crew member, graduating from the modified ranks of the Northeast. And speaking of the Northeast, we are in the Northeast, well, sort of, in Delaware. And like I was saying, 1985, the first time I personally came to this track, Bill Elliott lapped the field in his Coors Milling number 9 car, winning in the Budweiser 500 decisive fashion. Jeff Burton was not even racing then. This is Jeff Burton's Caterpillar number 31. I'm getting old. I was a little tyke then. Well, here's kind of the little tyke of the garage area here. The rookie, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. This team really starting to step it up a little bit. You'll see that towards the end of the year here with Ricky Stenhouse gaining more and more experience here with these Cup cars at these Cup tracks. Such a different deal, too, as far as the way you run the races here because they are significantly longer than a nationwide race, too. Remember that, folks. Okay, it's not just like you're going to hop in here and set the world on fire. Very few people have been able to do that. Ricky Stenhouse, the Ford EcoBoost machine. There's Eric Amarola's number 43 Smithfield Bacon patriotic paint scheme. Here's the number 27, Paul Menard. The 56 Napa ride of Mark Truex Jr. And here's Mark Martin. Getting ready here. What's up, Mark? How you doing, bud?
Good.
Having a good day. We're here on GarageCam. I gotta ask you something. I've always seen you with the elbow pads. You're one of those guys that doesn't just put his wrists and hands into it. This guy puts his elbows into it when he races, folks. Look at that.
Yeah, Dover's one of the tough places. I raced, I think I raced all 3 divisions here one year. And when I raced the truck race, I made my elbow bloody.
Really?
And so I had the whole rest of the weekend. It was sore and bloody and tender, and I learned I better take care of it and not ever let it get like that. So I use my elbow against the steering wheel as well as both hands.
All right, Mark Martin, you have a good day here in this number 14 car. Thanks for talking to us on GarageCam here. There's a Mobil 1 Chevrolet, and it's crew chief Steve Addington waiting patiently to talk to Mark Martin. And there they are, talking about things. Practice, you see the hand gestures about the turns here at Dover, these high banks here. Let's give you a look at this track as we look past the garage area here. Here is turn number 1 and turn number 2. Of course, these grandstands will be packed on Sunday. And there is an E-Series machine right there. Qualifying for the NASCAR K&N E-Series is underway right now. Their race is later today. The Monster Mile. High banks, high speeds. Oh, it's a concrete palace, that is for sure. We saw Haskell before, the crew guy. There, well, guess what? There is the machine that he works on, Jamie McMurray's number 1. And guess what? We're going back to Martin Truex's car. What type of request we got here, tablet guy? We got to give some shout outs here. Oh, wait, you know what? Before we do that, let's show you this over here. Oh, I thought I saw Joey Logano. I didn't. Never mind. Oh, there he is. Jamie McMurray, though. Having a little talk with the crew guys right here. Haskell saying, okay, what type of stuff is being discussed, though? Is it like coffee talk here? What's going on?
We can't tell you.
This is like secret?
We're
Top
talking
secret.
about running.
Running?
Yep.
Do you run?
No, we were talking about it, I said.
I don't run unless I'm chased.
Yeah. No, we were just talking about like working out and running, and some of the guys on the one team have gone and done a couple of like little mini marathons and stuff, so yeah.
Is he running? No, he's looking way too relaxed to run.
Yeah.
All right, you guys all have a good day, okay? Thanks for joining us on GarageCam. There's the number 5 car here. Hey, behind the scenes, that's what we are here on GarageCam. Go over there and get in the conversations with some of the crew guys right there. Getting a little tease going on behind the scenes now, too. There's the number 22 car, Joey Logano. Say hi, Mom. Having a good time today in the garage area. Alfred Farley. This is great. First time on here. Go Dale Jr. Oh, Mr. Farley. You're my favorite Farley now. I liked Chris Farley, but guess what? You're now my favorite Farley because you're on GarageCam live here from NASCAR.com, only on NASCAR.com. And here is your favorite driver, Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s car. The National Guard, number 88 Chevrolet SS, Timothy Beck. Show the number 15 and tell Clint Boyer I said good luck. And I'll be there Saturday and Sunday and can't wait. Well, guess what? There's your favorite car. There's your favorite driver's car. Clint Boyer, as I like to tease and call him. Clint Boyer. A little bit of a different paint scheme this weekend for Clint Boyer. And why? Raspberry 5-hour energy benefiting living beyond breast cancer. Great cause right here. Definitely a great cause. Clint Boyer in this team. Michael Waltrip Racing doing a lot of good things. It was announced, David Caravello tweeted earlier today that it looks like 5 Hour Energy has said that they will be back on this 15 car next year. That is great news for Michael Waltrip Racing and this team. They do a great job. If anybody does a good job with their sponsor, it is MWR, and it is Michael Waltrip Racing's driver, Clint Boyer. So living beyond breast cancer, a little tribute there. And we want to also say our thoughts and prayers are with Marcy Scott, good friend of ours right now, who's battling breast cancer. And we love you, Marcy. Anyway, Ryan Newman in the State Water Heaters machine, new paint scheme for you. Let's check this out here. Carol McGlynn, Matt, is Tony Stewart hanging in the garage today? Well, so far I have not seen the hot wheels, because I'll tell you what, he does have some pretty cool wheels right now, Tony Stewart Smoke. Got to see him for, I wasn't at Richmond, but got to see him at Chicago. And check out the wheels that he's sporting, and Tony Stewart, a racer, of course. So if you're at the racetrack, you got to have a good set of wheels, man. Well, he is the owner of this car, Ryan Newman's car, and great to see State Water Heaters aboard with this beautiful new paint scheme right here. You see State Water Heaters. We've seen them on board NASCAR Camping World Truck Series truck of Jeb Burton before, so good to see them in the sport and continuing their efforts within the sport. Here's Jeff Gordon. Jeff Gordon with the Chromax scheme right here, the number 24 car. Gordon and his crew getting ready. Danielle Gooding. Daniel Gooding, you want to see Jeff Gordon? Well, here is Jeff Gordon and his car, his crew, getting ready. Crew putting on the sleeves back there. Thomas Nellert. Okay, man, I got to pronounce your name better. We got to figure that out. Hi, Matt. Good morning from Berlin, Dover. All my best wishes to the number 24, and there's your driver, Jeff Gordon. About to hop in this number 24 car and get ready for practice here at Dover International Speedway. Tell you what, Gordon and this team have certainly performed the last few races. You have seen virtually a different 24 team than you did most of the season. They're on top of their game right now. Look out for the 24, the Exalta machine this weekend. Here's Kurt Busch strapping in. Got the monster hat on. Get ready to get busy here in practice. The number 78 ride. What's up, buddy? Kevin Harvick climbing in the number 29 RCR machine. It's about go time here. We're running out of time here, but this is where it all gets fired up and it gets all rushed here. 8 minutes to go. 8 minutes, I'm being told by Tablet Guy. Hey, let's crack in here real quick. Come on, CJ. Hey, it's Bob Dillner. What's up, Bob?
This guy is good at Dover. He needs a win. I say Carl Edwards winds up in victory lane this weekend.
Awesome.
Hey, look at that.
That's a great way to start the day.
A good prediction. Hey, can we make it a double dose and say Matthew Dillner also? 2 Dillners predict you.
Yeah, a lot of, really?
A lot of Dillner love. Let's just do it. Why not?
Crazy. Awesome. Awesome hat today, too.
What? Oh, you like the Gilmore Foyt hat there?
Yeah, so he's always breaking out the vintage racing hats that, I don't know, I mean, do you just have a collection?
Yeah, pretty much.
It's awesome, man.
Pretty much.
Hey, so
You'll be vintage someday, maybe 20 years from now.
I hope not.
Like a good wine.
I hope I'm always current so that, it's not cool to wear my hat. But yeah, it was, hopefully we get a win. This is not bad. We left last week after watching Matt and those guys do their thing again. It felt pretty bad, but then you get here and you realize there's only 3 of them in front of us. I mean, we can do this.
Oh, yeah, man. You're in this thing. All right, Carl Edwards. You have a good practice, man. You got it. That's right. You see this number 99 car, P4 in points, P4 in the garage area. Well, guess what? There's only a few drivers over here ahead of him in the standings. And we talked to Greg Biffle yesterday. We were at a 3M appearance, okay? And Greg Biffle said some very interesting stuff. There's a 3M appearance for Give Kids a Smile, trying to teach kids the importance of dental hygiene. And Greg Biffle was very critical of some of the predictions in the media, saying that it's a 3-horse race, that indeed it is not a 3-horse race. He actually said, if you think it's a 3-horse race, you're stupid. Bottom line is, Greg Biffle thinks that the 16 team and some of these other folks in the chase are not out of it by a long shot, that anybody can have a mistake. And remember, we have 8 races to go in this chase, so anything can happen. So if you think it's over, fans, you're kind of fooling yourself. It could be, but you really are fooling yourself. It's too early to tell. You can ask any of these drivers, even the ones in the top 3, and they'll tell you the same thing. This garage, everybody, is so close. Frank Ruckert, new here. This is great. Well, hey, Frank, welcome to GarageCam. Glad you're a part of it. Hope to see you back each week, and we'll try to give you shout-outs and see who you want to see. Hey, the number 48, good luck from Osborne, Missouri. Well, we will be in Kansas, which is not that far from the Missouri border there in 1 week from now. Hopefully you're at the track then, Mr. Frank, and here is your car, the number 48 of Jimmy Johnson. Well, guess what? The whistles are blowing, chasing some people off. And here is the Kyle Busch machine. That means we're about ready for practice. We have to check out this hashtag. We said we were going to show you a lot of hashtags. Well, hey, guess what? Let's do this. That's kind of my hashtag, I'll admit, on Twitter. But you know what? I'll let Matt Kenseth and the Home Depot folks have it. Let's do this. On the side of the car, right here on the quarter panel, there is Matt Kenseth inside his number 20. Let's do this. Indeed, practice about to get underway here at Dover International Speedway, and that's one guy that wants to get on the track. These 2 cars right here, the performances they've had the first 2 races of the chase have been astounding. 1-2 finishes in both chase races thus far, 1-2 in the points. Joe Gibbs, this entire organization, has to be smiling ear to ear with the performance of these 2 drivers. And you want to talk about close, folks. These 2 guys have had race cars that have been so darn close that it's nearly come down to track position and that final restart almost every week. So, hey, I said on Fantasy Showdown this week that Kyle Busch will reverse it this week. I think Kyle Busch is your guy. So if you haven't watched Fantasy Showdown, check it out on NASCAR.com each and every week. This week, I kind of rapped. I threw out a little rap, okay? I'm just going to say it. I'm not a rapper. Everybody knows me. I'm not a rapper. But I rapped a little Raytona 500 style about KB, Kyle Busch. You hear that whistle right now. Oh, you got to love it. Turn up your speakers, everybody, as the cars and stars of the Sprint Cup Series roll out of the garage. Oh, you gotta love that sound on a Friday morning. Firing up your computers in your living rooms, wherever you're at your office, as these Sprint Cup Series cars hit the track. Clint Boyer's special paint scheme. Check it out. Joey Logano, the number 22 car. The number 88 of Dale Earnhardt Jr. The number 5 of Casey Kane. Beautiful day here at Dover International Speedway. The number 1 of Jamie McMurray. Mark Martin, Martin Truex Jr. And hey, how can we forget the defending champion of our series? Yes, he didn't make the chase, but Brad Keselowski and this team, a good performance last week by this Miller Lite 4 team. Keselowski not rushing to get in his car for this practice, kind of taking it easy, but I'll tell you what, he could be a strong runner here. Remember last year, went into this race, a place that he didn't particularly perform very well at, and they went out there and they kicked butt, okay? So you could see that happen from him, you could see that happen to anybody. It's anybody's game right here, anybody's game. It's the chase, it's Dover, it's the 3rd race. Look at this line of race cars right here as practice is about to get underway here at Dover International. The cars lined up, just about ready to roll out. Truex, Stenhouse, ready to go, starting them up. A thumbs up as they're rolling out onto the track. This is GarageCam. I'm your host, Matthew Dillner. Join us later today for NASCAR Nationwide Series GarageCam, and each and every week, GarageCam, only on NASCAR.com. Oh, hear that roar, baby. And until next time, we'll see you at the races.